In the app and frankly in the C-suite, everybody's got to be dancing at TikTok right now, given these new projections over their ad revenue that suggest they have become an advertising juggernaut. So much for those concerns over data collection and privacy issues. No longer a concern. Let's talk about the numbers with Deborah Aho Williamson, principal analyst at Insider Intelligence. Deborah, nice to see you. This app that most people just associate with these trendy viral dances has become so much more. What are the projections for ad revenue, and how do they compare to Twitter and Snap?
Yeah, so this is our inaugural forecast for TikTok's ad revenue, both worldwide and in the United States. We are estimating that this year, TikTok will make $11.6 billion worldwide. To put that in context, that is more than Snapchat and Twitter combined, which to me is absolutely incredible. You think TikTok wasn't even around like 4 years ago. It was formed by the combination of a small app called Musical.ly that nobody basically remembers, with some other assets that TikTok's parent company ByteDance owns. And suddenly now here we are 4 years later looking at a company with 11.6 billion in ad revenue this year. That's, to me, incredible. It really is. To put it in a little bit more perspective, it's nowhere near what we're expecting for Meta, the parent of Facebook and Instagram, which is leagues ahead still and remains to be that way. But more and more, we're really seeing TikTok coming on strong as an advertising vehicle that advertisers around the world are starting to clamor to be on, just like users.
You're not kidding. These numbers are eye-popping. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw them. What makes TikTok such an ad-friendly environment?
You know, there's a couple of things. So the user base, right now, we're estimating that about 1 in 5 social network users worldwide is right now using TikTok. But more than that, it's really about the amount of time these users spend. In the United States, we estimate that just among adult TikTok users, so not including those teens, among the adult TikTok users, we're estimating that they spend 40 minutes a day watching TikTok videos. And that's absolutely the testament to how TikTok is set up. Its algorithm shows you videos of all types that they think you're going to be interested in, and in a scrolling feed that's pretty much endless, and it just keeps you going, and the advertising ends up being interspersed in that. I think another factor that's driving this growth is that TikTok really has a lock on the youth market. So we just saw a major survey from investment company Piper Sandler last week, where teens now say that TikTok is their favorite social media app ahead of Snapchat and Instagram. And then in our own numbers, we estimate that about 2/3 of all teens in the United States and about 3/4 of young adults 18 to 24 are monthly users of TikTok. So we're seeing a huge audience spending a lot of time on the app and really being engaged watching videos for what seems to be hours, if not minutes, if not hours on end during the course of a day.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Deborah, but it seems one of the effective attributes of TikTok is that some of these ads are actually original content that people aren't clicking out of. They're watching voluntarily and even sharing.
Yeah, I mean, one of the really unique things that TikTok did is to involve creators or influencers in the advertising. So a creator might partner with a brand, they might create their own video of supporting that brand, and then that creator will turn to their followers, which oftentimes number in the millions, and say, okay, now you guys create a video using these similar assets, this similar hashtag, you put your own spin on it. And these kinds of things have spread virally across TikTok. We've seen this over and over again. And this really tight partnership between creators, brands, and then the followers of creators is really what's helping TikTok advertising tick.
It's been a large driver in the name, image, and likeness rules in the NCAA. A lot of players making significant money. So I mentioned in the intro those concerns about data collection and privacy, given this is a Chinese-owned app. What happened to those a year ago? There was a big movement to push people off of that app and to get children off of it entirely.
I don't think those concerns have gone away, to be honest. I think they certainly have diminished in terms of the public awareness, but I do think that there are still studies that have come out about the effects of TikTok on people's health, just like on other social media apps, but TikTok isn't immune to some of those concerns. We're also seeing pretty regularly investigations into how the data is used. Is it going to China? TikTok says no, but that's really hard to prove. So I wouldn't say that advertisers or users, for that matter, should disregard the privacy concerns or the concerns about data usage. But at this time, TikTok's momentum is really strong. And I think that both advertisers and users are really just willing to overlook that right now.
Conversely, we don't have a lot of time here, Deborah. What's happening over at Twitter in terms of their growth, their ad revenue? Do you expect changes regardless of whether or not Elon Musk's Twitter takeover eventually succeeds, or whether he just hangs on to that 9%?
Yeah, hard to sum up what's going on in Twitter in a short period of time, but let me see if I can do that for you. So before all of this started with Elon Musk, we forecast that Twitter will have another really good year for revenue, with revenue growth of advertising revenue growth about 25% year on year, getting to be about 5.6 billion. That's after 41% growth last year. So right now we're looking at very strong performance for Twitter. What's hard to predict right now is the effect of Musk. Is he going to push for subscriptions? Is he going to, as he tweeted over the weekend and then deleted, push for an ad-free Twitter? These are some concerns that we have. We're obviously going to be paying a lot of attention to it because anything that someone like Musk does to change how Twitter is experienced by its users does have a ripple effect on advertisers, and that's something we have to pay attention to.
Yeah, whether he's on the board or not, he's going to push for change and may push Donald Trump back onto the format. We shall see. Deborah Aho Williamson, Insider Intelligence Principal Analyst. Enjoy talking with you. Thanks so much.